Hi, everyone. I'm going to do a quick reading, and I actually decided that I'm going to be going live more often on YouTube, and I'm going to be, look at this. This is so fun. There's so much fun energy around right now. I'm already going live on TikTok, so thank you all for sharing in that energy with me. I was getting some messages already today. Look how crooked this button is, first off. Around coming out of sleepless nights and like not using your intuition as much as you have been and really stepping into the energy of being the star. That's been around a lot, like stepping into the spotlight, and just the fact that you had the 10 of Pentacles at the bottom. Y'all better get ready. Like all I hear is ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. And it could be romantic, or it could be just like spirit and the ancestors being like, we're coming for you, whether or not you're ready and whether or not you've done anything that we've asked you to do, because it's your destiny. So if you've been working hard on yourself and just like opening your energy up to newness, like this is your blessings coming in right now. And I'm super excited because I love me a good blessing reading. This is going to be a little bit of a shorter one. The longer ones are going to be on TikTok for now. When we vibe out in the evening, the messages come out so differently. Look, you can't even make this up, like literally celebrating. Are you celebrating? On one of the last lives on TikTok, that song, and my friend was singing it too, and she's also a medium and a psychic, and it was Celebrate Good Times was coming through. And we were singing together, and it just was so much fun. Like you're stepping into a new energy of celebration and ease and comfort and being in your star energy for all of the hard work that you've done. Yeah, like you completed a really big cycle, and this was also coming through last night of just being done. Like you did the energetic work, and the ancestors are acknowledging this as well. I feel like this is a continuation of last night's reading. So if you missed last night's reading live on TikTok, I'm going to be posting it on here on YouTube later today, so you'll be able to watch both, because I really feel like there's information in there that also pertains to this collective as well. So this reading is also going to be for you, but you completed a family cycle. You broke a generational, I don't really like to say curse, because I don't really feel like it's a curse. I feel like it's more so just liberating yourself from oppression and things that your other ancestors have gone through. And many of you have had a lot of deep emotional ties to the trauma that you've been through, which can also include going all the way back to slave times, right? Like I know on one of the videos I had talked about doing water work. If you don't do water work to do your healing, to connect with your ancestors, they're highly encouraging you to do that right now. So if you like to meditate in the bath, do that. If you like to meditate at the river, get into the river safely. Do meditations. When I found out that I was carrying trauma because I had an ancestor who was in the wrong place at the wrong time, and was basically in trouble, I was carrying that fear and I didn't know why, but they were coming forward asking for help. And then not only did it heal them and release them, it also released me from that fear of like being caught or being in the wrong place at the wrong time. So if you have fears like that and you're not really sure where they came from, you're like, why do I feel this way just about stepping into the spotlight, just about speaking up for myself, just about using my social media, like there's probably a reason behind it. But you completed a huge cycle. And so they're saying, one, it's time to celebrate everything that you did, and now it's time to be that amazing star, but continue to do your healing work to stay balanced, because as we heal with the ancestors, like they're really saying, don't forget that there's other ancestors. So as you go on, right, you're going to be healing different cycles. So maybe you are an artist, or an activist like myself, or you perform on stage as well. You likely had ancestors that were also performers or couldn't perform because they were unable able to. So now you are going to be carrying that torch moving forward, and you might face things down the road, but they're saying, just remember to have fun. But if you keep a really good, grounded, like healing and supportive energy about yourself as you're going through this star energy that you're stepping into right now. Like, this isn't like you're stepping into your star energy and celebrating and making all this money like in a year. Like, like this feels like now. Like, they're like, I don't know what you're waiting for, but we've already crowned you the star, so you might as well start acting like it. So this is abundance that is coming right now. But again, you completed this cycle. And I have the King of Swords in reverse, right? So this is you really removing yourself from that energy of being overly chaotic in your mind or questioning everything. Like, the ancestors are acknowledging, thank you so much for finally letting us in. Thank you so much for even being curious about me. Thank you so much for like being a channel for us to also heal through you so we can support you, right? Because some of them also need healing so they can be there for you, because when you vibrate in love, they can also vibrate in love, right? So that's something to remember as you do your ancestral healing work, as you do your generational healing work. Like, we are all connected on a very, very, very deep level. So again, you're coming into the star, and there's this energy from the past that I'm also seeing at the bottom of the deck of, the 7 of Cups in reverse. Like, maybe in the past you felt like you haven't had a lot of options. Well, that's fucking changing. That's just full ass changing, and it's going to be completely different, because you're becoming the star, and they're really having me focus on the stars around the star and then this giant star. Like, you're getting a huge opportunity that's going to be coming your way. But not just that, you're going to have all these other opportunities that are going to be surrounding you. And you're just like, oh, let me just like enjoy the water and have this fun, while your manifestations are like, hello, we're here. And so you're going to be in high demand. So they're saying, get ready for that. Get ready to have fun. You're going to have lots of events. I'm hearing like lots of events, hanging out, social networking, whatever you want to do. Like, this energy is coming for you. And yeah, also at the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords upright. So this is you just really ruling in that energy of being really decisive now that you've done this healing, now that you've broken these cycles, now that you've cut these cords with people from the past that you just don't want to be around anymore. Ancestors are like, good fucking riddance. Good job. Air five, high five, because you did it. And I know that for some of you, because they're also saying some of them were your family and some of them were your really close friends. So they're saying that they know it was really hard, and they know that they also had to help you like create the separation, because they also carried with them a sense of guilt, right? And they said that they know that it was hard for you to choose yourself over and over and over again, even when you didn't know what was coming, even when you couldn't see the path in front of you, even when you didn't know how you're going to make it out of that financial situation, right? But the ancestors are like, you did it, and you trusted us, and now we're coming through with as much abundance and blessings as we can, because you didn't just liberate yourself, you liberated all of us. So I'm gonna pull a couple more cards and see what else that they have to say for you. And then I think I'm just gonna end it real quickly, and then we can do. I've been really obsessed with the mermaid deck. I know I've been saying this a lot, but like, I'm a water person, and I'm actually gonna start doing my swim lessons again. And I want to do the scuba diving, because when I was younger, this is just story time. Maybe some of you like don't actually swim very much. Maybe you have a fear around water. That could be something that you also need to heal just ancestrally, right? A lot of us have a fear around water, because given the history of where we were all taken and how we were transferred and how many of our ancestors, unalived themselves as well, whether willingly or unwillingly. So that is something to also remember. But I'm going to be healing that trauma, because when I was doing it before, I protested hard, like so hard. So they're saying like, it's okay to take care of yourself now, like just have fun. This one's not talking. Let's see. Ooh, JK. And then something comes and like smacks you in the face. Okay, so look, we were just talking about this. I always forget where the camera is. I like it over here because it's all white. This is the Ace of Pentacles. So you have a huge opportunity coming in again. Like this is around your finances. This is a second chance or third chance or fourth chance or fifth. They're saying like, honey boo. Okay, deck. Now you want to talk? Oh, someone's got a lover coming in. So you have a new opportunity in finances. This is another chance for you. And see how giant this pentacle is. Like you're gonna have an opportunity that not many people are gonna have. Like, and this isn't gonna be for everybody, but not all of you are gonna have this opportunity because you're gonna know when it comes. It's gonna come into your life really fast and it's gonna come in really hard and you're gonna feel it. And they're saying like, you may not even believe it when it comes in, and that's okay. That's totally fine if you don't believe it. But they're saying this time, this time you can believe it because it's not going anywhere. And again, I feel like this is a continuation from last night's reading from TikTok. Again, so I'll be posting that. And if you're loving this video, go ahead and hit the like button. You're also welcome to book a reading with me as well. I have new time slots open. But you're going to really feel this wealth coming in for you. So trust it. You've been so patient. They know that. They love you. You've done such an amazing job. And then we also have the Five of Swords in reverse. So you were likely surrounded by a lot of people who you felt like you couldn't trust, or there were people in the past who stole from you, right? Who wanted to take away opportunities from you, who tried to gaslight you, who tried to make it seem, hi, good vibes to you too. Making it seem like you weren't as valuable as you are, right? Like, and they're saying like that was unfair, but you learned a lot from that, right? Like we always want to learn as much as we can from our circumstances, and this is ending. Like that's why it's like this, right? So you have all of these new beginnings coming in for you, and so they're saying just love it, just embrace it. Like so much new money. Let me get one more card. I want to actually take a peek at these. Funny. Maybe someone's having a baby. Someone might be having a baby. Look at you go. Look. See, look at this. Four of Wands on reverse, like not in reverse, folks. Upright. You have the Four of Wands. Maybe somebody is getting married. And someone's gonna have a lot of fun. And you freaking deserve that. Anything else you'd like to say before we pull some oracle cards? Maybe y'all got a King of Cups coming in. Like someone who's going to really fulfill you emotionally. Like I'm getting like you haven't been emotionally fulfilled since like lifetimes ago. Like you may have been, look. You may have been in relationships where you felt like they didn't fully see you. No matter how much you loved them, you just kind of felt out of place. And I know what that feeling is like too. Like it's kind of unexplainable because you're like, I love you, but like, I feel like you don't really know me, or like, I don't really fit in here. Like, it's kind of an odd feeling, but you have a King of Cups coming in. And again, like, this isn't gender wise. Even if you are polygamous too, like, you could have multiple partners coming in, but you could have a group of people, either platonic or one person that's really going to come in and support you emotionally. And you're going to be like, oh my gosh, like, what is this? And I can talk about it firsthand. As someone who manifested their amazing soul tribe, even one of my producers is like this as well. And they just say shit without me having to say or know anything at the most perfect time. And then I'm like, how did you know? And they're like, because I just care and I know you. I'm like, you do? So this is going to be someone that's going to really support you. So the ancestors are saying, don't push this away. Not this time. You don't have to push them away, and you're going to know. And again, this is a continuation for sure. Take your time and have fun with them. You've earned it. Like you fully deserve it. Like you full ass deserve it. Like look at these cards. Bruh. You got the moon, new intuitive like skills popping in, maybe in your dreams. Like I don't know what's been going on lately, but dreams have been like, whoo. I don't even know. They don't even make sense half the time. And if you do astral travel, because I do astral travel and teach people how to astral travel, if you do astral travel, just make sure you are doing your protections before bed, because as someone who feels folks on the other side as well and in dreams, you could be tapping into other people's dreams simultaneously. So I know like there's a difference between if you are in a dream, right? And you can experience your own dream and remember different parts. And then there's experiencing other people's dreams at the same time while in your dream. Like there's a very different feeling. And that's how you know that you're doing astral healing work with other energies who are around you. So they're saying like, be really delicate with your energy when it comes to being in the dream state, because because you cut so many cords and you broke this like family cycle, this generational cycle. They're saying that people are still going to try and get to you energetically, not in a bad way, but to just experience you. And so they want to make sure that you're also resting and you're able to receive ancestral messages or messages from your guides, your like angels, your deities, whoever, so they can come and visit you in your dreams. But if you're too busy trying to figure out what the hell is going on in your dreams, they're not going to be able to message you. So, or not be able to get messages to you. So just remember, again, astral travel, if you do that, just ground before, protect your energy, close your eyes, imagine yourself in a gold impenetrable like ball all the way around your entire body. Make it as hard as possible. Like imagine that if you're on the inside and you knocked on it, it would like echo back to you. And I usually do that, and I ask Michael to help seal me in there and just like protect me with his sword at all costs. And any other ancestral warriors that I have in my lineage, I also ask them to, especially the Aztec one. So just make sure that you are protecting yourself during this time. So let's get a couple cards from this mermaid deck, and then I'm gonna head off. I said I would head off like 8-10 minutes ago, and I do this sometimes. It's a long goodbye, which is funny because in person I do short goodbyes. I'm like, bye, then I fly out of there. Okay, so we have underwater caves, find strength and surrender, allowing life to unfold with grace and acceptance. This also came up recently for another tarot reading. So now is a perfect time for you to just surrender to all this goodness, all this abundance that is in your life. Just eat it all up. They're saying you don't have to worry. You don't have to overwork. Just be your amazing self. Let me pull this card really quickly. Be this star energy. People love you already. And there's going to be folks who don't like you. Who the cares about them? Right? It doesn't matter. You're still helping people. You still deserve all this opportunities, like all this money, all these pentacles coming towards you, all the groundedness, all the peace that you feel. You've earned it, and it's for you. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Coral Cathedral. Honor the sacredness of each moment and live fully in it. Look how cool that is. Live fully in the present. That is really fucking dreamy. It's giving me Little Mermaid vibes, but make sure that you are just being as present as possible. So even today, if you catch yourself drifting off into another timeline or thinking about the future or worrying about things down the road, bring yourself back into your body, close your phone, take a deep breath, shut your computer, and just be with yourself, right? Something that I like to do, especially if I find myself drifting off, is I look at my animals or I look at my plants and I admire them, right? Because they're right here. I'm like, look at these. I have huge sunflowers right here, but look at these beautiful petals. Look how amazing it smells. Like, so then I'm here. I can't think about anything else. Because sometimes even if you meditate, you can't bring yourself back to the present as quickly as you can unless you're like very skilled at meditating. So even just pointing out your surroundings, which is something that you do when someone's having a panic attack, right? It gets them to stop having a panic attack. You tell them to use their senses. So what can you smell? Like if you have accessibility to these things, what can you smell? What can you see? What can you feel? What do you sense? Right? You start to go through all the senses so you come back into your body, which is why self-awareness practices is so important. And I teach that to my clients in our generational healing journeys as well. So let's actually get one last card, and then I'm gonna head out. Again, like this video if you're finding this helpful. Come join me on TikTok. I do readings on there all the time, and I also do personal readings as well. So check out the link below. I'm super, super excited about them. And I'm going to be launching a bunch of candle work, a bunch of other spell work that I'll be sharing with you as well. I haven't had the time to jump in here, but now I do, and I'm really excited. So the last card we have is seahorses. Seahorse. I have a seahorse tattooed on my foot for a friend who passed, and I love seahorses. Embrace your uniqueness and let your gentle spirit carry you through life's current. So just go with the flow, my friends. Be these amazing seahorses. And again, if you have a partnership coming, y'all are probably going to mate for life. Who knows, right? Who knows? But Spirit and the ancestors are just saying, again, like, you fully deserve this. Amazing job. Go be the star. Go relax. Go get outside. Buy yourself a boba. I don't know. Go have fun. But I'm sending you all lots of love, lots of hugs. Thank you so much for being here today. Bye, everyone. I'm going to be live all the time, so come by again. Okay, bye.